All right, we are at Prichard-Kitchen-VanBibber Cemetery in Greenup County, Kentucky, off of Whetstone Road, about 1.4 miles. And first part of the video, you could really make out the new part of the cemetery, but the older part, oh, Greenbrier. Don't have my overalls on today. Of course, will be the day that I decide to walk through a Greenbrier patch. Oh, that's one of the good ones. All right, we're back. So this looks like, does that say John Tanner, born August 20th, 1800? Died April 12th, 1881.
April 22nd.
April 22nd.
Rhoda.
Rhoda VanBibber.
VanBibber.
VanBibber. Wife of John P. Tanner, born March 15th, 1808.
Mm-hmm.
Died April 7th, 1882.
No, that's a 1.
1881. United in life, in death they were not divided. And this monument's about, what, 5'8"?
Is there... It looks like it might have been the top of it, maybe? Right there.
Yeah, there's maybe an obelisk right here next to it. Yeah, you can see the bottom where it's chiseled. They'd use that to add mortar. A little bit of glare on my phone. But yeah, add mortar there. This would be a really tall monument. But you can see over there they've maintained that part of the cemetery. But the most historic part of it, and most likely the namesake, VanBibber, it hasn't been maintained. And for the most part, just clearing these small trees out, a weed eater would do a lot of good. We have another Tanner. Looks like V-A-N. This one has a good amount of growth. Oh, right here beneath my feet is another monument. You can see we got a lot of vine growth going on in Greenbrier. Eventually, I'll just swallow this part of the cemetery. Possibly a corner marker. It might have been where there was a fence at one time. Like a family burial plot. Arlene's gonna walk me into the Greenbrier.
No, I'm not walking back there. Get back there.
Okay. And you can see it right there in the center of the screen. There's another monument. But
I'll let you go if you want to
we'll
go.
cut out here for a second, meander our way through this briar patch, and we'll get over there and take some pictures and maybe some video. But right now, while all this stuff's dying out, would be a great time for coming in here with a straight shaft and clean this out. All right, we managed to make our way back here some. Arlene's gonna go grab my Carhartt jacket. Can't make this one out as well. Didn't bring no gloves or nothing. That looks like that may be, say, I don't know. Maybe that's VanBibber as well. There is a Masonic compass and square there in the center, so I'm going to guess that it's a man. But on the name, your guess is as good as mine. Hopefully there's a survey from earlier that has this enclosed, but as you can see, there's a smaller marker right there that's down, and over here this may be a footstone right there, and then there appears to be a marker right here that's down. But it looks like this is been a pretty popular place for deer to bed down as well. Now we're gonna see what else we can find. Well, we use this handy dandy log to push back this briar thicket, and we found this headstone. It's I can't make out that first name.
Mary.
Mary, wife of George Tanner.
Yeah.
1827 to 1895.
99.
1899.
It looks like it.
She had a middle initial.
Yeah.
We didn't bring our brush with us today.
Mary A.
Mary A. Okay, so we're going to snap a picture of this, and now there'll be another record of it. This is just around the corner from the John Tanner monument. It's an obelisk monument. And then there's one on the other side of this tree. And then another one just in that thicket. So we didn't find this one on Find a Grave, so actually we didn't find any Tanners on Find a Grave. So,
good.
Yep, we'll snap a picture. Okay, what's the name?
Harvey VanBibber.
Okay.
He died, I think it's March. Could be 17th. Either March 7th or March 17th. Looks like 1832. He was aged, 44 years. I can't make out the months. In 29 days.
Okay. And we have the stone here, and then we have, hard to make out here, we'll try to uncover some. This long stone, it's probably about, 16 inches wide. It runs the entire length here. And just on the other side is another, it's Van Tanner. So we're thinking maybe the first name is Van. And then this may be, have been broken off, or maybe a footstone for this VanBibber burial. And then behind it is another chunk of concrete. So it's hard to say with all this grown over what all is here, but it's not really laid out in any particular order, is it?
No.
Some face one direction, some face another, and they're not very close together like you'd normally see in a family plot. But there is, make our way around the briar bush here. There are plot markers still, concrete plot markers. And oh, I almost dropped it. This is where we were at, just over there on the other side of the thicket. This is the Van Tanner monument. And this is VanBibber monument, right at the foot of it. And here we have a base. So, really no rhyme or reason. Walk our way around this tree. And here is Mary, wife of George Tanner, 1827 to 1899. Usually you see these markers in pairs, just not by themselves. Walk around here. Big old chunk of concrete. Now this looks like a concrete flower pot. And there's our lane. Well, this is the older section of Prichard-VanBibber Cemetery in Greenup County off of Whetstone Road. And as you can tell, the most historic part of it is the part that doesn't get any maintenance, sadly enough. So we looked at it and it looks like it'd be about 2 days work if you had a couple chainsaws and straight shaft weed eaters and wood chipper up here. It'd be pretty short work.